0853-081-6588, 1853. Let's quickly go on to short break. We'll be right back.
In the jungle,
you were listening to Campbell Radio.
Going the right way, all depends on you. In the midst of the pressure, there comes direction. Your determination leads to the future illumination. Don't get distracted by what life is giving you. No, so just keep on moving. Never settle for less. Worry less, talk less, and be the best. Keep it up, the good work, don't stop. Set the pace, all in faith, and win the race. So just keep on moving, never settle for less. Worry for tomorrow. Take advantage of today. Tomorrow go sort himself when today make yesterday better. No time for regret. Oh, better shine your eye, know they know yourself. So just keep on moving. Never settle for less. Worry less. Hey. Talk less. No, they don't do yourself. Oh, shall I get it? Keep it up.
You were listening to Campbell Radio.
If you worry, will change nothing. Better use your brain, my brother. When you worry, you still be worried. Better use your brain, my sister. Worry less. This black magic. Worry less. This black magic. You're in the jungle, you better find your way. Patience, discipline, no the do cra cra. Check ba check ba. In the jungle, you better find your way. Better find your way. No the do cra cra.
Listening to Campbell Radio.
Campbell Radio. Wake up, Gist, or meet the brown man with a brown voice. We the brown sensation.
Yes, welcome back to Wake Up Gist on Campbell Radio. And it's still a little big on the show this morning. Yeah, we still have inspiring stories here. Wonderful stories, inspiring stories. Yeah. Buhari signs Biosafety Management Agency and 2 other bills into law. Buhari signs Biosafety Management Agency, 2 other bills into law. President Muhammadu Buhari has assented to the National Biosafety Management Agency Amendment Act 2019 with a view to preventing any adverse effect to human health and environment in the country. The senior special assistant to the president on the National Assembly, Senator Ita Enang, confirmed this development in a statement in Abuja on Wednesday. Enang said the bill amended the National Biosafety Management Agency Act No. 20, 2015 to enlarge the scope of application of the Act by including the emerging aspect of modern biotechnology and biosecurity in the country. According to him, the amendment empowers the agency to put in place measures to ensure biosecurity across the country. we've gotten to this stage in this country that security is very, very paramount. The government really need to do something about this because of these kidnapping, killings, and all of that, bombings here and there. Fine, I think there was a time that last week or so that they said they want to make use of drones, CCTV cameras, and all. Yeah, it's a nice development, and also this biotechnology, biosecurity measures. Yeah, also wonderful, and I would love it if they would be implemented as soon as possible because the lives of the citizens, they are exposed to danger. Yeah, people are scared of traveling, people are scared of going to different places that they don't know before, which ought not to be so. Because people need to be security conscious as well. So I think the government should do something first about this. Although some state governments are doing something, they are bringing out rolling out different measures to combat this. But it should be more effective and more serious or more impacting if the federal government would also take charge for each state. Okay, the next story here. This one is I don't understand what would make them to do this, but no matter the reason, let me just read the story, then I'll talk. 2 scammers impersonating Aisha Buhari and Osinbajo arrested in Edo. 2 scammers impersonating Aisha Buhari and Osinbajo arrested in Edo. Luck has run out on 2 scammers who have been duping people while impersonating Nigeria's First Lady Aisha Buhari and Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. Edo State Command of the Department of State Service has paraded 2 impersonators of First Lady Aisha Buhari and Vice President Osinbajo. The suspected internet fraudsters were paraded on Wednesday after their arrest for allegedly using the aforementioned names to defraud unsuspecting members of the public. Police revealed their names as Amos Asuelime, a 30-year-old business administration student of Ambrose Ali University, Ekpoma, and Kelvin Ogashi, an 18-year-old. He's 18-year-old, yeah. So we don't know if he's a student or not. The Deputy Director, Security Enforcement of DSS, Galadima Biang, alleged that Asuelime created a fictitious Facebook account in the name of the Vice President to scam unsuspecting victims. The suspect, who admitted defrauding not less than 5 persons, said he told them to send money and recharge cards to process their registration and subsequent eligibility for a loan of 100,000 naira each. He added that he began scamming people to pay his fees and complete his tertiary education. Ogashi said he was a fashion designer, adding that he created an Instagram account in May 2019. The message that the First Lady was empowering Nigerian youths with cash to begin their businesses and that interested persons were required to register. Isn't this serious? It's kind of serious, yeah, very, very serious. Because now he's saying he's using it to pay his school fees. I don't know what to say. Because this thing is disheartening. It's actually disheartening. We know the level of the rate of cyber crimes, and we know how far it's tarnishing the image of this country. We all keep on saying change from the government and all, but change begins with us. It begins with each and every one of us. Imagine you creating an account and, oh my God, Nigerians, we ourselves, we need to get wise. Like, we need to be updated in some things. We need to open our brain to some things. When they said the federal government wants to give you something, and someone is still telling you to bring money, how can that one be true? Fine, I know that they will give you a kind of message that will look real, that would kind of spoil you at that point in time to do it. But before you take immediate action, I would think each and every one of us, we should always stay calm, reason this thing well. Is this thing actually true? Why would they say I should pay? Why would they be asking me for my personal details? Why would they be requesting for my PIN? Why would they be asking me for the for my security code? What are you asking for my password? Now, those are the things you should always take note of. This is what scammers. You be hearing pay 10,000 naira to get 30,000 naira, pay 800k to get 1.6 million. Imagine. I don't understand though. I think if we ourselves, we try not to fall victim of those people, probably when they don't get victims again, probably they will change. But they shouldn't wait to that point to when they won't get people. It is bad. What is bad is bad. Let's call it spade a spade. Today is Thursday. I'm very, very sure you're going to think of that your heart. You have a laptop, you have internet access for you to be able to do that. Why not go online? There are lots of free courses online, free courses on Coursera, EDX, and all of those things, where you add more values to yourself. You can even go to University of People. You enroll yourself in a BSc course. At the end of it all, you get your BSc certificate from University of People, and you start something. Learn a skill, do something better. Well, I don't know. But I just believe that the time is coming when such things like this, like get diminished in this country. We will all uphold the truth. We will uphold that which is right, and we'll also keep fighting for the cause of this country. Don't forget. The last story here is coming from the Lagos State Governor Sanwo-Olu. Sanwo-Olu solicits support for health researchers. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State has appealed to international research organizations and development agencies to fund health researchers in the public sector. He said such support, coupled with government's commitment to the sector, would strengthen healthcare delivery for maximum impact. He said this at a symposium of the African Forum for Research and Education in Health. The event aimed strengthening health research, education, and service delivery for achieving SDGs in Africa. Sanwo-Olu noted his administration would continue to pursue policies that will help the state improve on its universal health coverage indices. The governor recalled that Lagos introduced the first state-led health insurance scheme, not only to increase access to quality health care for the vulnerable, but also to make health affordable to all residents, irrespective of status. Sanwo-Olu said leaders and policymakers must invest resources in health care for posterity, stressing that efforts must be made to ensure that nobody was left behind in the actions being taken in the present. That's a beautiful one coming from this Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Has been amazing. He said recently that government must have a symbiotic relationship with the media. This man is making sense. Like, seriously, he's actually making sense. And now he's talking about the health sector. Remember, also UNICEF just gave Zamfara State some healthcare items. So health is wealth. Yes. It's only when you're healthy you'll be able to do some things. It's only when you're healthy you'll be able to carry out your favorite activities, your day-to-day activities. So this is what the governor of Lagos State is saying, that international bodies and private sectors should join hands together to make policies that would ensure quality healthcare delivery to everyone in Lagos State. And good, Lagos State is the first state to lead health insurance scheme. This is actually nice. I think this NHIS something, they are the first before it gets to the federal level. I think something like that. So all states do, once it gets to Lagos State, once it starts in Lagos State, probably to Ogun, Oyo, Osun, Ekiti, Ondo, like that, till it will cover the entire nation. Health is wealth. Take care of your health. Ensure you stay in a clean surrounding. Make sure the food you eat is well prepared. Don't eat raw food. Don't consume unripe fruits. Clean your surroundings. Take care of yourself. Because even if the government should provide healthcare facilities, and you yourself, you're not taking good care of yourself, so how will it help?